welcome back to Chaos. Oh my god, it's bothering me. My friend, how do you do this? How does every anime guy deal with it anyway? Hello and welcome back to Chaos. Ignore the red lipstick, ignore the messy wig. I felt like I had the spoons to film this video and then I immediately realized I couldn't find my Inumaki Toga wig. Anyway, this video is about the Inumaki Toga Yutakotsu dynamic in our system. Just in case you didn't know, we have dissociative identity disorder, or DID. So that means there's many people driving the car. The body is the car. Who's driving the car? Tetsuya. Maybe also Yari. Hey, that's actually perfect. If it's Tetsuya and Yari driving the car, then that makes total sense because we're the Yutakotsu Inumaki Toga dynamic in the system. Wow, profound. Anyway, if you guys are watching this video, you guys probably know who the hell Inumaki Toga and Yutakotsu are. Or maybe you're just interested, I don't know. But just in case you didn't know who they are, they're from this show called Jujutsu Kaisen. There's probably people who know more about Jujutsu Kaisen than I do. I have only watched season 1, but I know the Shibuya incident and stuff like that. I only watched season 1 because I got nervous whenever the Junpei incident happened. And I was just like, okay, never mind. But I did watch JJK 0 because I saw Yuta in the first, whenever I was watching, because I started with season 1, because a friend came over, we watched season 1, and then whenever I saw Yuta, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? I didn't, because I didn't have any context, so I watched JJK 0 after that, and then I stopped because I was just like, I can't do this. I cannot do this. Anyway, it got off topic, but I do have an insane hyperfixation on Yutakotsu and Inumaki Toga. I just think they're cool. Because I talked about it on one of my other videos on this channel. We're extremely Yutakotsu-kini, but there's also like people like, I'd say me, Tetsuya, who are Inumaki Toga ass. I do not know how to explain this. Because it's hard to explain this because it's hard to explain this because I'm definitely not a cursed speech user, and I'm definitely not going 772 the male. I don't know. I don't know. I'd say a lot of my stems are similar, but stemming and 772 no are not the same. Let's just say that. But anyway, I'm off topic. Being a system. So, DID, like I was trying to say before I rudely interrupted myself, DID, dissociative identity disorder, is whenever you have like this... So there's a normal brain, right? A normal brain functioning. When you have DID, when the trauma go muda in your brain, and then your brain go fuck, and then your brain say bye, there's someone else here because we're protecting this thing, protecting this body from the muda of the trauma. Yeah, okay, yeah, are we clear? Yeah, so that's what happened to us, that's why there's a lot of us, so we're never really like, so we look like, so okay, so normal people, one person, we're not, we're just simply not, so that's already that for starters. So I bet you, so like literally every media we've consumed, there's always like relations that we've had to the people, it's called being an introject. Like me, Tetsuya. Tetsuya is a name from Kuroko no Basket. Is Tetsuya Kuroko. Well, I don't know if I even put a picture. Anyway, Tetsuya Kuroko from Kuroko no Basket. That's where my name comes from. Or like if you're, who's another author? Giorno, who does not look like Giorno Giovanna, and I would say may or may not have the same personality, but like Giorno is my brother. Giorno, my brother, his name is from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Giorno Giovanna. So there are people like that, introject, but introject does not mean that you are that character, just so we're clear here, because I know that different systems will have different stances on it, but I don't believe but I don't believe that it's healthy to label yourself as a character, because first of all, we're not fiction. Characters are fiction, we aren't. But you can say you can a character. And that's exactly what I was saying, and what I was trying to say whenever I made the Kotsu and I are the same person video. Or was that Yeri? I'm actually not sure who made that video. It makes sense if it was Yeri, because Yeri's really anxious. I'm anxious too, but my anxious is like, and Yeri's anxious is like, I'm gonna go hide and like never come out. so different anxieties, you know. Anyway, sorry, Yeri. I'm sure he's okay with me saying that. He literally posted the Ito Katsu video. He wouldn't be okay with that if we weren't. Anyway, like I was saying, you can a character. That does not mean you are them. It means you relate to them heavily. I would say that I relate very much to Inumaki Toga in a way, at least the little I've seen of him. It's really hard to tell like what people's personalities are sometimes, but I would say that I very much am Gremlin core. I would say that I'm definitely not calm white-haired guy. I'm definitely fucking ratchet. and I think Inumaki Toga would be ratchet. You see this a lot throughout Jujutsu Kaisen, like whenever they have time to be silly. Actually, don't see it a lot in Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen's fucked. But whenever he walks in the door and he did that, I don't know, like the one with like the Gojo Satoru, and then the one where him and Gojo were wearing skirts, were wearing the people's uniforms. If you watched Jujutsu Kaisen, you probably know what I mean. But anyway, that sequence, that's me all day, every day. Me in my cottagecore fairy attire, walking in and going, hey! That's me. Season 1, I mean, not season 1, Jujutsu Kaisen 0 is literally me and Yeri meeting. But in Jujutsu Kaisen 0, right, Yuta's new to the school, and first years at the time were already established. Inumaki Toga is established. It's the other way around. Yeri or Yuta is well established, and I'm not. But we're both like the reaction is essentially the same. Wherein like the Yuta's like, what the hell? Who's this guy? And like the Yuta kind of like freaking out. That's Yeri, because that's Yeri. Yeri's all day every day freaking out. I'm sure he'll tell you that himself. And then there's me who's like, hey. I don't know, it was also weird because I was also freaking out. I was like, but then, I don't know, I was so nervous, and I was taking control of everything, so I was being a control freak and doing this. That's where I might be Yutokatsu, is I was really being like, I don't know, I need to like, go do something here in the system. I need to like, pull us out of our depressive rut, so, you know, like, take you guys and like, go wonk. So yeah, I don't know, a lot of, like, me and Yeri is, like, working together and really being like, hey, you know, like, I literally, it works this way. Like, Yeri doesn't want to leave the house, and I go, like, Yeri, we're leaving the house, and then we go outside. I can't, like, sometimes whenever my brain go, like, whatever, like, right now, when it's, like, overdoing it and overthinking it, Yeri will be like, Tetsuya. Like, because he has such, like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard Yeri when he's calm, when he's not, like, freaking out, but, like, Yeri has a really calm, to me, he's really calming, because his voice is so, like, he's anxious, he's always really anxious, but he's really calming, like, because he's so grounded, like, he's so, like, I don't know, maybe because he's an old man, so he's not always, like, he doesn't always need to, like, so he moves slow, naturally. I say old man, he's 35, but, like, Yeri moves slow naturally. His rhythm is naturally really slow, so it works really well with me, who has, like, a fast rhythm, and who's always, like... I think I was supposed to tell you exactly why we have that dynamic and why these characters mean a lot to me. I just completely lost my train of thought. But anyway, I say I'm Inumagi Toga, I say he's Yuto Okatsu, but really, like, whenever you think about it, you could be either, depending on the situation. I guess the whole point of this video is it's not cringe to say you can a character, just don't, like, overdo it and literally attack other people. Please don't do that. But, like, yeah, these characters mean a lot to us, because whenever we look at, like, just like in Jujutsu Kaisen, like, Jujutsu Kaisen is very violent. The characters aren't always happy, and maybe that's true for us too. We don't really... Granted, we don't have anime levels of violence going on in the system, but we do have a lot of stuff, like Yuto's realization in the end of Jujutsu Kaisen 0. Spoiler alert, by the way, wherein he realizes that he cursed Rika. Yeah, that's pretty much our everyday, is that whenever we look at ourselves, we're like, hey, yeah, maybe this is our fault, but also this is just fault of circumstance. Like, and it's easy for us to say that it's our fault we have trauma. I think it's healthy to look and to accept the fact that trauma isn't your fault. No, it's what you do with that trauma. Going back to the Yuta Jujutsu Kaisen reference and what I was supposed to say in the whenever I said Yuta and I are the same person video. He's traumatized, but the reason why it became a problem was because he wasn't able to let go. I think that's us right now. We're not able to let go because we're still there. We're still in Yuta in the very beginning of Jujutsu Kaisen 0, not wanting to leave our room, but forcing ourselves to every now and then. We're still there pulling each other out of the rut that we're in. We're still there trying to figure out why the past is haunting us. We're still in Jujutsu Kaisen 0, and that's why Season 2 is unfathomable. But I'd like to think that we will survive. We will have a happy ending. That's why I can't watch Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Or I can't read the manga, because I don't know if there's going to be a happy ending. And I've said this in my crochet videos, I say this a lot, but if I can't predict something, I get nervous. So I think that's the point of this video. I'm honestly running out of brain cells, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed whatever is going on over here. It's the exact opposite of my YouTube video. This one is just talking too much and incoherent, but yeah, it's me, sincerely, Tetsuya. Anyway, take care of yourself. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!